talk about something that men will never admit out loud. Men really don't resent your behavior. They resent the options that they perceive that women have. Let me clear one of the biggest lies in dating. People believe that beautiful women have a just abundant, never-ending list of options regarding men. And you can ask like any pretty woman and she'll tell you that most of the interest that we get regarding men is lust, men wanting to control us in every aspect, which I'm going to talk a little bit more about as well. It's rarely ever the type of treatment that a woman would want, that a woman would really be happy with. And what I've noticed is that insecure men in particular, they see beautiful women as competition. And immediately they start projecting, oh, guys must be all over you. I know you got somebody. I know you can't possibly be single. Women like you don't stay single. Like all of this like stupid rhetoric. And this is not a compliment, ladies. This is a competition. This is him observing that he knows that you are a higher caliber woman than he is used to, that he can't even deal with. They're thinking, I'm already resentful of the options I think you have. I'm already competing with men that I don't even know if they exist or not. Like, it's just very unhealthy and it's very dangerous. Men like this are showing like their level of resentment before y'all can even get started, before y'all can even do anything, right? Before y'all can even go on a date, before y'all can even get into a relationship. He's already showing how resentful he is. And the thing is with insecure men, they perceive options as it's intimidating to them that you have options. So in their mind, because you have options, that means that you can compare them to other men, right? Options, right? These ghost options that you have, right? They believe that because you are beautiful, they have a perception that you have been with a lot of men because you've had a lot of experience with a lot of men. And this could not be true. A lot of times this isn't true. But they perceive this and they believe, okay, well, this means that she has 20, 50, 100 men that she can compare me to. And I know that I'm not, like, I don't really have the confidence. I don't really believe that I can compete or that I compare to these other guys. Be clear. Okay, be clear. An insecure man does not want a woman that can choose. He wants a woman that doesn't have any other prospects, okay? Because that's the only way he's going to feel secure. So you'll find with these type of men, these are the men that will call you promiscuous. These are the men that will call you, and they don't know anything about your past. They'll call you promiscuous. They'll say it's not realistic. They'll actually give you a hard time.
Of course, it will get overwhelming when a lot of guys are constantly hitting you up. But I mean, once again, you will get lustful guys. You will always get lustful guys, no matter where you go. But what we got to understand, right? What women keep failing to realize is they keep thinking that every woman is a queen. They keep thinking that every woman is somebody worth marrying. Sad to say, man, a lot of y'all women aren't worth marrying, right? A lot of y'all women aren't worth laying down with and having children with. A good example is herself. She is a single mother, people. She is a single mother. So it makes sense as to why she has a mindset that she has, because her baby father probably not even in her life. Her baby father probably look at her in disgust, loves her daughter, but look at the baby mother like, now why in the world did I go ahead and put my meat in this one? Because when you just look at her page, man, she is just one of those chicks, man, that's, she looks modest to some degree, right? And I can give her kudos, for having her natural hair, even though that thing is still going to fall off her head just because she putting all those chemicals in there, right? But outside of that, man, you have no substance. You don't really talk about much of anything, right? I mean, and it's just, once again, it's just victim Olympics. It's women trying to make men out to be something that they're not, right? You're trying to make men out to be bad men. Oh, well, well, these men want to control. Ma'am, you can't sit here and expect, right? Because this is what women expect day in and day out, no matter who is in their life. If it's a man, you got something hanging between your legs, they're going to be expecting protection. They're going to be, if you're a husband or a wife, they're going to be expecting you to put food on the table. They're going to expect you to make more money than them. They're going to expect you to be a leader. They're going to expect all of these things from you. So it would make more sense that you would actually give control over to the man. But it's only women who will sit here and try to make that seem as if it's bad when it's not, right? When it's not, because you don't have a problem when it comes down to everything else, when it comes down to control, right? Well, hey, I got to control the situation if somebody sits over here and try to do something to my wife. I got to be able to control the situation when my child acts up and disrespects my wife. I got to control the situation if somebody pulls out a gun and shoots at my wife or whatnot. I gotta do all of this for you. But the second I tell you to do something, it becomes an issue. It becomes, oh, well, they can't, oh, well, he's controlling. Oh, well, they can't, well, the reason this, well, the reason that, well, the reason this is because they're not controlling. They're not able to get the control that they want. When it has nothing to do with control, it has something to do with hierarchy and order, which once again is why you are a single mother. I mean, you see what she's saying? She said that men aren't afraid of promiscuity. They are afraid of competition. So, ma'am, if that was the case, then why are we still constantly having conversations about women's body count? How would we be jealous of that? Like, once again, there's no way anybody can make sense of this. There's no way anybody can make sense of this, right? Because once again, how can we not be afraid of promiscuity? Even though we don't like women who are ran through, we tell other men, stay away from women who are ran through, stay away from baggage, right? We're saying that because we're protecting other men. We're saying that because no man naturally wants a woman who's ran through, wants a woman who slept around with everybody known to man. But of course, here's a tactic that women like to push, right? They will like to sit here and twist that and say, no. Y'all don't want women who are ran through because y'all think y'all can't please them. Y'all don't want women who are ran through because y'all think these women are better than you. Y'all think that these women have way more experience, so you would never be able to please them. It might be part of the reason why, hey, yeah, she has been ran through. The chances of me being able to please her the same way 5,000 other dudes that she done slept with and called an empowerment, I want to be able to keep up with those guys. So yeah, of course, yeah, I might not be able to keep up. But once again, that comes down to morals. That has nothing to do with, oh, well, he wants control. Oh, well, no, it has self-respect, right? As a man, I don't want a woman who's ran through. And guess what? Control, I mean, you know, if a woman has been sleeping around with any and everybody, you're not going to get any control, right? She's going to want your leadership, but she's going to cherry pick what she wants out of that leadership. This is what this woman is pretty much doing, right? And she's twisting it, right? She's twisting it. A man wants to pay all of the bills in the house. Now, let's be real. No woman's going to complain, but let's just keep it a bean. You will have women who will sit here and say, well, the fact that this man is sitting here paying all of the bills in the house, because this is literally what she is doing. The fact that this man is paying all of the bills in the house, it doesn't mean because he wants to take care of the house. It truly means the reason he is doing that is because he really just wants to go ahead and take control of you. That's all. And that's literally what you're getting from this woman. I mean, what type of guys are you dealing with? I mean, it sounds like you're dealing with some gay brothers, man, who want to compete with women, because I don't know any straight man who wants to sit here and compete with women. Once again, make it make sense. But it might be the men that you're dealing with, which is why you are a single mother. But yet you are so college educated. I bet you she lead her conversations with degrees, how many degrees she has. I bet you she will always defend black women and say we're the most educated. But yet, ma'am, you're not even showing it. Once again, understand men don't have the same options that women have. Once again, understand that men don't have the same options that women have. So of course, if a man gets an opportunity to be able to just talk to a woman, to be able to sit here and talk to multiple girls at one time, they're going to do that. They're going to chase that. And the reason men will sit here and say, well, dog, no, there's no way, man, you this fine and you don't have no child, you don't have no boyfriend, no husband. I ain't even gonna say sometimes, a lot of times that may raise a red flag. Let's just be honest, because there's no way that you can be as fine as you are, knowing that tons of men are going to give you the opportunity to actually show if you're wife material or not, right? And if all of these guys that you done dealt with, that's hollered at you, they still chose not to deal with you, that means there has to be something wrong. I'm sorry. right? I'm sorry, because no good man is going to sit here and just let a woman go to waste, and when everybody named mama will try her. Let's stop the games. But once again, only these women will sit here and say that, well, no, they want to sit here and they want to be competing with you. That has nothing to do with competing. It is a red flag that, hey, well, dog, there's no way, right? If you're in your 20s, like if you're in your 20s in general, early 20s, late 20s, I can understand it. But it rings true when you're talking about a 35-year-old woman, a 40-year-old woman who is drop dead gorgeous, no kids and no husband. Dog, there's some issues there. Tracy Ellis Ross, great example. Once again, how can you be at the top of the game, be as beautiful as you are with no man? Iggy Azalea, I mean, once again, the list can go on, right? Nicki Minaj had to settle, but the list can go on. Look at Erykah Badu, no man. The list can go on.
About actually getting into a relationship. I've watched men do this. Okay, I've watched men do this. They will talk themselves out of getting into a relationship with you because they know they can't handle it. And those who you do actually give the chance and actually give them an opportunity to date you, they will make sure that they punish you. They will make sure that they punish you for these perceived options that you have. So for instance, you meet a man, you're beautiful, you dress well or whatever. You get with this insecure man. Now he don't want you wearing those flashy clothes anymore, right? Now your life is in such a disarray that you don't have time to comb your hair no more. Now you he trips every time you leave the house. He make a big deal every time you leave the house. He's going to punish you because he don't want you going out there and potentially meeting someone else. Literally. He literally does not want you to find better. So he's going to do whatever he can to make sure that you are unable to do that. But his behavior is not about your behavior. His behavior is about his fear. It's about his fear and trying to control you. He's projecting. He wants to control your behavior so that he can feel safe within himself. It's about his fear of being disqualified. And this is why a lot of guys will rush sex. Like I saw this dating coach talking about this. This is why a lot of men will rush sex, because if they can just, if you had to, they know this. They know that if you took the time to get to know them, you know, the months or whatever it would take for you to actually get a grasp on their personality and decide if you want to become intimate with them, that it would never happen. So they just try to go straight into intercourse really fast, because that's the only way, one, that he's going to get anything, that he's going to have intercourse with anybody, right? He has to rush it, because if he has to sit and get to know a woman for, you know, it's going to be off-putting, and she's not going to want to do, the sex will never happen, basically. It'll never happen, because she is going to figure out how much of a loser, lame, whatever that he actually is. So the next time you hear one of these little comments from a guy, just know that he's saying that he's intimidated by your beauty, and he is making his first form of punishment, blaming you for being beautiful and making it a problem, instead of just asking you out to dinner. Instead of just saying that you're beautiful and asking you on a date, asking you for your phone number, the first thing out of his mouth has to be something derogatory. It has to be something degrading. It has to be something depreciating, because he's already mad. He's already resentful, and that's what he's telling you when he says.
The only people that are competing are women against women, right? And these women are trying to drag men in it just so they can, once again, continue to keep pushing their narratives and whatnot, right? And it's almost like men have no choice but to jump in it, because you just can't keep allowing women to slander the name, and then when you sit here and defend yourself, they want to catch an attitude, right? It doesn't matter. You just cannot allow women to keep trying to control conversations. If men really were jealous of women, once again, we would be out here getting BBLs. We would be out here getting probably breast not reductions, but freaking breast implants. If men were really jealous of women, we will start to cage you. We will start to make laws where it benefited men more than it did women, but it doesn't benefit men than it does women. Prime example, a woman can sit here and lie through the crack of her teeth, man, and you can see it clear as day. nobody will bat an eye. There's so many things that we've allowed women to do that shows that, man, we're not truly here for control. We're just here for companionship. We're here to create a family. That's why we're on the earth in the first place. But welcome to our sisterhood, people. I mean, like I said, she's a single mother. So, once again, you can't be surprised by the rhetoric. But do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Till the next one.